करो, meditation में जाओ, like do meditation when you're old. No, that's stupid. Hello everyone, this is Neelita Singh and thank you for watching my channel. Today I'm back with a video which is called The Biggest Myth About Meditation, Spirituality, Inner Work, Looking Within. I'm going to reveal to you the biggest myth of the century about spirituality, meditation in this video. So let's get started. People think that when you get into spirituality, meditation, inner work, or like start looking within, you will have to leave everything, but that's not true. You don't have to leave your career, you don't have to leave your money, you don't have to leave any ambition, you don't have to leave luxury, you don't have to leave your wife, you don't have to leave anything, you don't have to leave love, you don't have to leave anything, house or your desires, you don't have to leave anything to start practicing meditation or to become a spiritual person or to do inner work. This is all bullshit. This is the most stupid thing I've ever heard, that if you get into these kind of field, if you start doing journaling or inner work or meditation or anything, then you'll have to leave everything. But this is not true. This is not true for most of the people. That yes, a lot of times when you get into spirituality, meditation and a lot of these things, you tend to leave a lot of things because you have evolved past it. You have outgrown that career. You have outgrown that love. So a lot of people, I'll give you one example that, a lot of times when people start meditation, they start doing a lot of inner work, they evolve so much, they grow so much that they have evolved out of their marriage, they have evolved out of their career, because their career was not on the same level as them. Their partner maybe was not doing inner work as they were doing. So a lot of time there's a lot of reasons why people evolve out of career, they evolve out of love, out of places, they outgrow a lot of things. As a human, it is our duty to change and grow and evolve. And that doesn't mean that you will keep a career, a certain kind of love, or that house, that place for the rest of your life. That's not true. Yes, you will evolve out of things, you will evolve out of a lot of things, you will outgrow people, you will outgrow friendship, but that doesn't mean that now you can't have other friends. That doesn't mean now you can't have any other career. That doesn't mean now you can't have passion and purpose. That's not true. A lot of times we evolve, we grow, but we still love the career that we were in. We still love the person that we were married to. We still love the place that we were living in. So it's not like just because you get into spirituality, just because you get into meditation, just because you're growing and evolving, that doesn't mean that you're growing out of the career, the love. It's not true for everyone, especially if it was really truly aligned with you, your soul. No matter how much you grow, no matter how much you evolve, sometimes it still resonates with you, that you were on the right path all along. You don't have to leave anything. If you are tending to leave things, if you don't resonate with things, it's because you have outgrown them, you have evolved out of them. This is not necessarily true for everyone. Sometimes you are more deeply in love with that career that you were doing already. Sometimes you evolve out of it and you want to pursue your deepest desire, your deepest purpose, your deepest passion. Meditation and spirituality just aligns you with the deepest desire of your soul, your heart. It's not telling you to leave anything. It's just aligning you with your deepest desire, not somebody else's. Not what your parents wanted you to do. Not what you thought that you wanted yourself to do. Maybe in the past you wanted to do it. Maybe you heard it from somewhere. You heard it from your peers because your peers wanted to do something. That's why you start doing something. That doesn't mean that now you have to carry it for the rest of your life. When you start doing spirituality and like meditation and everything in the work, You truly align with the deepest desires of your heart. Now you can't live in dishonesty. People get stuck here. People get stuck. For the longest time, I was also stuck. I was like, maybe I'll have to leave money and career and this and that. But then I realized, no, I don't have to leave anything. Yes, maybe I've outgrown the past career that I was in. Maybe I have outgrown that dream that I had for the longest time. But that doesn't mean now I don't have any career desires. Now that doesn't mean that I don't have any money goals. That doesn't mean that I have outgrown every luxury, every beauty, every love. No, that's not true. What it does is it truly aligns you with the right purpose, the deepest desires of your soul. But it's not asking you to leave everything and go to the mountains and become a monk. No. Spirituality, meditation makes you truly align with the career, the love, the people around you, the friendships, the places that you really desire from within. You can't live in dishonesty. You can't live in a lie. You can't fool yourself anymore. You can't be untrue to yourself anymore. That's what it does. That's what it does. You can't fake things. You can't do things for other people that is not aligning with your soul. That's not true to you. That's what it does. It makes you truly align. It makes you truly pursue things that you want, not what the world wants. Even if it is small, even if it is big. People think that after spirituality and meditation, your purpose, your work becomes small. No. My dreams have become so big. My dreams, the way I think has widened up, has become so bigger than what I could even thought of before. So now spirituality and meditation is helping me think bigger, become more, go more deeper and wider. Dream so big that it expands me and gives me goosebumps and makes me so nervous. It's not telling you to like hide, go somewhere else, go to the mountains. No, it's not telling you that. It's not telling you to hide. It's not telling you to play small. It's not telling you to give up on things, material things, money, luxury, beauty, love. No, it's not telling you to do anything. It's just evolving you out of and aligning you with the right things that you truly desire. Not the world that desires for you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your colleagues, not what, blah blah blah. No. What you truly desire. So it's just doing one thing. It's just taking you out of all the dishonesty, out of all the shame, guilt, out of all the guilt, out of all the lies you were telling yourself, of all the fooling that you were doing to yourself, or maybe you were not looking within that much. That's why you were not even aware what does your soul want. But somewhere you know, in the depth you know, you can't lie to yourself anymore. Sorry, I'm sorry to say there could be a very grief period when you are shedding a lot of things. You're shedding your past things. You're shedding a lot of goals that don't align with you, that you don't desire. You'll have to shed a lot of things, and there will be a lot of sadness, grief. Yes, there will be a lot of sadness and grief, and you will feel that I'm quitting things. No, a lot of times you have to quit. You have to shed a lot of things. That's not called quitting. It's actually truly aligning with your desires. Not what you wanted in the past. That's not you anymore. There's nothing wrong in shedding and quitting and evolving out of things and outgrowing things. There's nothing wrong. This is part of your human life. That shows that you're just growing. You're connecting with your true self now. You can't fool yourself. You can't lie to yourself. Yes, people will say all kinds of things. People will say that you are fickle-minded, you always keep changing your career, you keep changing your desires, your goals. No, they don't understand anything, what's happening within. Only you know from deep inside within what's happening, what you truly want. Only you know what you truly want. And you have to align yourself with that. You will have to really connect with what you desire, what you want, truly, 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 truly. Don't lie to yourself anymore. Because nobody knows what's going within. Only you know. Meditation, spirituality, inner work is not telling you to leave anything. You're just evolving out of things, you're just outgrowing things, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now you can step into a new life. Now you can welcome the new life that you truly want. Spirituality, meditation, inner work aligns you with your true desires. True desires. There's alignment that happens. In spirituality, meditation, now values become more important to you than anything else. Now your authenticity, your values play such a huge role that nobody can fool you. Nobody can play games with you. Like, no, you are not available for games, for playing, for this and that, and like drama and all the stupid things that people do all the time. Nobody can fool you because you're so deep within know what are your values, and you will never compromise your values for something stupid somebody's asking you. You will never. So you start connecting with your true values and you start being so at peace with yourself. You start being at peace with yourself because you're so connected with your values. Nobody can fool you. Nobody can give you a shit. No. Start understanding that money is not bad. Money is not evil. Money is just a good source, a tool to help you, to support you. You start loving your work, your purpose, life, yourself. You start loving all the things that you hated all your life, including yourself, including money, including people. Like in this like community and like outside spiritual community as well as in spiritual community, people think that money is evil, money is this, work is this. They don't understand that it's just a tool to help you. It's just a tool. It's not evil. You don't have to give up on money ever. Money is beautiful. Money is there to support you. Money, work, purpose, love, friendship, everything. You don't have to leave anything. They're all a beautiful part of human life. You don't have to leave anything. Spirituality, meditation helps you become robust. It helps you become strong. It helps you become so untethered that nobody can shake you. Yes, for a moment it can feel like things are hurting you. You are grieving, you're sad. That's just part of the human life and it's all okay. But you just start getting so strong. You start becoming so robust in what you want, in the life that you want to live, that it's helping you. It's not derailing you, it's helping you. Inner work, meditation, spirituality, it's all helping you. The biggest myth about spirituality, meditation, inner work, people feel is that they have to start doing spiritual things and meditation and bhajan kirtan and godly things, be more connected to God when they are old. Bhajan kirtan karo, meditation mein jao, like do meditation when you're old. No, that's stupid. That's the bullshit that people throw around and it's not good for you. You have to start practicing spirituality, meditation, inner work when you're young because they help you. They help you in becoming robust, strong in your values, in yourself. In old age, it's bullshit to practice them. Yes, you have to keep practicing them, but when you start doing these things when you're old, it's of no value. It's really is of no value. It's of value right now when you have so much career pressure, when you have so much like desires, when you want to see life, when you want to be in love, when you want to choose the right partner. You have to know yourself. This is the right time, not when you become old. What's the use of that? You have to know yourself right now. When you're young, when you have to take so many big decisions in life. When you are young, you have to make so many decisions for yourself that this is the right time to pursue meditation, spirituality, inner work, not when you're old, not when all the life is done and you are just waiting to die, not then. It's gonna help you right now to make the right decision for you, to connect with yourself, to connect with love, to connect with God, universe, divine intelligence. Not when you're old, dead. Now when you have all the energy, now when you have so many desires, now when you are full of life, now when you want to be in love, when you want to get married to the right person, when you want to pursue the right career that gives you the most fulfillment and satisfaction, when you want to sleep at night with peace, with calmness, not when you're old and dead. So the biggest myth about spirituality and meditation is that you have to leave everything. No, you don't have to leave anything. Be in love with money, luxury, career, if that's what you truly desire. Be in love, if that's what you truly desire. You don't have to leave any shit. Be in the material world and live it, love it. And you don't have to start spirituality, meditation when you're dying. You have to start right now. If you want to be so untethered, robust, not be shaken by like some bullshit people are throwing around you, some shit, no. To really truly have a holistic fulfillment, satisfaction in your life, meditation, spirituality is so important. Because there's so many opinions, so many distractions, so many chaos, so many drama in the world. To be drama free, to be chaos free, you really have to practice going within. That's the most fulfilling thing you will ever do in your life. That you will ever do in your life. So start practicing inner work, meditation, journal, anything. And you don't have to leave anything. You just need to connect with your true, deepest desires. You just need to connect with yourself, what you truly want, not what the world wants for you. So thank you so much. I hope I have covered everything. And I hope you got to know something about spirituality, meditation, inner work. That looking within is not about going to the mountains, becoming a monk, or becoming an idiot. No, it's not about that. It's about living the most fulfilling, best life ever. My dreams have become so much bigger, so much deeper, so much full of life that I can't tell you. I could never have thought in this way. I could have never spoken in this way that I'm doing right now. So it makes you a badass. It makes you more beautiful. It makes you so in love with life. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be obstacles. Yes, there will be people around throwing obstacles and shit onto you, but you know what you want, what kind of life you want. So I hope you learned something from this video. And also, as I mentioned, my book is here, the journal book, You Are the Fire. I hope you have bought this book and you have started doing your inner work. So if you want to go deeper into your inner work journey, this is such a beautiful place to start. And even if you're doing for every level, even if you're on an intermediate level, there is everything to like explore the new level. You can explore new levels in your inner work journey, in your inner self journey. So this is a beautiful place to start, to begin, to renew, to become robust, and 21-day journaling to cleanse your soul. You Are the Fire. Go check it out. It's available on Amazon in UK, USA, Australia, etc. And it's available in India on pothi.com. And I'll be putting the link in the description box. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.